Everybody, and welcome to Daylight 4449. And today we're going to be working in this industrial area. This series is basically going to be me working in different areas. And obviously I have done some work on it previously, but I'm going to try to mostly finish it. So I hope you enjoy this time lapse. Hello, welcome to this time lapse. Obviously, I'm going to explain most of the stuff I do in this time lapse at the end. But I just want to talk to you guys because, I'm a big fan of trains ever since I was a little kid. Something about them. Like, I remember I used to have this cardboard books that most of us had. I got all beat up because, kids. But mine was about trains, and I guess it never really left me. See, my favorite railroad is obviously the Southern Pacific, but a close second is probably the Santa Fe, followed by Union Pacific. Partially because they are obviously West Coast railroads, but, something about them, their paint schemes, colorful, I was not really a fan of the Norfolk and Southern Railroad because their paint schemes were always very bland, if you know what I mean. Black and white, it's good, but it's just kind of boring. But to be fair, the original Norfolk Southern, if you don't know, Southern Railroad used to have a subsidiary called Norfolk Southern, which I know confusing, but their paint scheme was pretty nice. You could look it up. So, I know I say a lot, but it's a bit of a habit. So, you can see, I'm really big. I don't rail fan. I don't go out of my way to rail fan. But, if I'm at the right place at the right time, I will. I'm planning to make a video with some rail fanning videos that I had, some older ones. Hopefully those catch on. Rail fanning videos tend to do pretty well. They tend to get views. Not a lot, but they tend to. So if you have any suggestions for what you want me to do, please leave it in the comments. I'd really very appreciate it. And I'll probably respond to you personally. Because, well, there can be that many comments. Of course, name suggestions would be excellent. I often do a lot of scrolling in this, so, what's your favorite railroad? Leave it in the comments. And I would say have a discussion, but I'm sorry, but you're probably going to be the only one in the comments, if you are in the comments. So, yeah, so, let me see. I really had a lot of fun with trains. Like, I gotta say, California, not lacking in train stuff. Obviously I have my model railroad, which I have in one of my videos. Check it out. Let's see, do you guys want model railroad videos? Those are fun for me to make sometimes. My railroad is obviously a bit jank. It's a DC powered railroad. No DCC yet. But, if you want to see more videos like that, tell me. I have some in the pipeline that I'm planning to make eventually. Since school's starting soon, my upload schedule will probably slow down. But, so, see what you like with these videos, and please leave it in the comments what you'd like to see more of, and you'll probably see it, because I take your comments very seriously, if I had any. I don't like my sister, who, if you didn't know, I have a sister. She also has a YouTube channel. We're competing to see who can get 100 views first. So, help me beat her, because if you've ever had a sibling, you know what it's like to try to beat your sibling. There's always a rivalry that siblings have, and you always want to win, because no one wants to lose to their sibling. I mean, if you do, I mean, if you want to lose in general, that's bad sign. And no, when it comes to locomotives, I am a big fan of 4-axle vehicles, or 4-axle locomotives. Why exactly, I'm not sure, but I really like the GP series of diesels. I'm more of an EMD guy, of course. Not a big GE fan. Alka's okay, but a lot of the diesels look funky, in my opinion. Their styling was a bit off. But I am a big EMD fan. I like all the GPs. I mean, the SDs, I just feel like, I don't know, something about them doesn't quite click. And you see here, putting a sign that says Dave Industrial. That is a reference to one of my favorite YouTubers. You can, I mean, if you know, you know. But he calls people who can't pronounce their name Dave. So I don't have a name for this. It's Dave. And so if you actually have a real name, please leave in the comments. And, you know. So, you see here, I believe, I'm about to try to build a racetrack. And racing for me is something I picked up during the pandemic, because when the pandemic first started, I basically had nothing to do. So I decided to start watching racing, and this one YouTuber named Arava, or something, Formula 1 YouTuber, and started watching him, and he got me into the sport. I've only watched one full qualifying session in Brazil 2021, obviously. With an engine penalty, Lewis Hamilton started from the back, came all the way to the front in the sprint race. I don't know how I feel about those, but no. Usually I just watch the highlights, on YouTube, and obviously a lot of the reactions. I mean, I watch a lot of F1 history videos, probably no more than average F1 fan when it comes to like history stuff, but I mean, it's also a big fan of NASCAR. I haven't watched it much NASCAR, but watched a few of those history videos of the YouTubers like Slap Shoes, EMP Lemon, they make videos about NASCAR. And that's how I've gotten into NASCAR, basically, because I already had an outstanding interest in motorsports, but they just kind of hooked on to me. You can see here, I'm almost finishing. You see, trying to just look at it well, and you see I forgot some stuff there, but I just want to thank anyone who's watching this far so much, and hope you enjoy me in normal time. Thank you. Back from the time lapse. I'm sure it's a lot of fun, but here is what I've done with the place. See, most of the tracks are untouched, a bit of fiddling, and I added an office here, but most of the stuff is like here, like some trucks and lumber mill, changed the ground obviously, and of course a town over here, it's like those work towns they used to have back in the day. The company ABC provided housing while they worked for them, just because this is in the middle of nowhere. Here is of course another dirt track. I love myself a dirt track, and just look at this view. Can't say this isn't a great view. And yeah, that's basically what I did. Hope you enjoyed this video, and comment for the names obviously down below, and see you next time, and hopefully more than 3 people viewed this video. If they don't, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Be sad, I guess. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.